Hello and welcome to the Wishing You Well podcast. I am your host, Maria Patrick, health coach and Qigong instructor. I am committed to helping people live their healthiest and most balanced lives. And one of the ways we can do that is to feed our brains. Stay tuned and we'll talk about how to do it. This podcast is the place where together we can gather inspiration from the people and the stories in the news. We make them relatable to our everyday lives and we get ideas as well as inspiration so that we can do better, be better, and live better. My latest inspiration for wellness comes from none other than the often found in the news headlines, Elon Musk. You may equate Elon to his billionaire status, his famous and newsworthy companies Tesla and SpaceX, his takeover of Twitter and its rebranding as X, or his public rivalry, competition, and 15-year feud with Amazon founder and fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos. But Elon is so much more than electric cars and space adventures. His latest headline-making splash is about the brain, specifically the brain chip experiment he is currently working on. Elon Musk just said that his company, Neuralink, has implanted a brain chip in a human. A few days ago, Elon Musk released a statement saying that the procedure had been completed and that the patient is recovering well. He said that initial results show promising neuron spike detection. What are neuron spikes? It's when activities by the neurons in the brain, the cells that use electrical and chemical signals to send information around to the brain and the body, are showing a response, an active response. Last year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration gave Elon's startup company the approval to conduct its first trial to test their implants on humans. According to Neuralink, this was a huge step for them and their mission to be able to help patients overcome paralysis and many other neurological conditions. The way it works is that the study uses a robot to surgically place a BCI, a brain-computer interface implant, in a region of the brain that controls movement. The company has said that this will enable people to control a computer cursor or a keyboard using just the thoughts in their brain. The implants will help transmit the signals in the participants' brains and create it into movement. The company has said that this wireless brain-computer implant is a trial. It's an experiment to evaluate the safety of the implant and its surgical robot. The technology is mind-blowing to me. And truth be told, even though this sounds like something that could start happening today, we are at least 6 years and many studies and trials and ethical issues being answered away from the brain implant surgery becoming an everyday thing. What does that mean when it comes to our brains? Where does that leave us today? What inspiration can we take away from this recent surgical implant study? It is never too late to come up with a plan to improve the health of your brain. A few months ago, the results of a University of Cincinnati study were released about how strawberries can significantly improve your memory and cognition. The participants of the study were all people who were experiencing mild cognitive decline and just beginning to have memory loss issues. They were studied over a 3-month period. Half of the participants were given a placebo, while the others were given a dosage equivalent to having 1 cup of strawberries a day. The results were remarkable and quite clear. Move over, blueberries and ginkgo biloba. There's a new sheriff in town. Actually, both strawberries and blueberries contain antioxidants called anthocyanins, which have a variety of wonderful health benefits, including slowing down the rate of cognitive decline that comes with aging. However, when it comes to the strawberry, in addition to containing anthocyanins, They also contain additional micronutrients called ellagic acid and ellagitannins that have been associated with the wonderful health benefits for the brain. The participants in the study were given tests that measured certain cognitive abilities, like their long-term memory. The researchers also tracked their mood and their symptoms of depression. The results showed that those who had a daily dose of 1 cup of strawberries every day for 3 months ended up with improved memories, less brain fog and confusion, better problem-solving skills, and a significant reduction of depressive symptoms. I think that there is a lot to be excited about in this research. While experimental trials and innovative brain implants are not accessible to us all, strawberries most certainly are. 1 cup a day is an easily implementable improvement that we can make starting immediately. You can eat the strawberries by themselves, put them in your smoothie or your salad, freeze them and throw them into your blender with some yogurt to make a nutrient-dense and delicious dessert treat. It's like Dr. Seuss's green eggs and ham. Eat those strawberries any way that you can. Elon Musk's implant and the 3-month strawberry experiment got me thinking about what else we can start doing today to improve our brain health. I have an enormous home library of health and wellness books that I refer to whenever I'm researching health projects for my clients and students. On my shelf are books by the brain expert Dr. Daniel Amen, who stresses the importance of exercising your brain every day. He specifically says that we need to exercise the brain like we do our bodies, doing specific brain exercises for different parts of the brain, just like we would do different exercises for different parts of the body. Dr. Amen says that in order to improve our temporal lobe function, we should practice memorization. It could be your grocery list. It could be the lyrics to your favorite songs. Or you could do like I've done. I've memorized all 50 states in the United States of America in alphabetical order, forwards and backwards. It's my party trick. To increase the size of the hippocampus, which is responsible for your short-term memory, Dr. Amen recommends reciting poetry or passages from your favorite books. Perhaps you want to memorize the United States presidents in order, or the stats of your favorite sports team, or the names of every song off of every one of Taylor Swift's albums. Whatever it is, you will be exercising the most important muscle in your body, your brain. I begin every day with brain games. I do Wordle, Connections, the New York Times mini crossword puzzle, and Sudoku. I am most definitely not a winner every day, but according to my brain advisor, Dr. Amen, if you want to protect your brain as you age, playing daily brain puzzle games are a great way to not only preserve, but also improve your cognition. Studies have shown that puzzle games for older people had the surprising and amazing ability to support mental capabilities, and doing this to such a great extent that the memory and concentration levels in older adults were the same as the 20-year-olds who had been studied who not played any puzzle games. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Our brains are going to change as we get older. There's no doubt about that. But we can learn more about how to protect and preserve our brain health as we age. And the great news is, making small, simple changes like eating strawberries every day and incorporating fun puzzle games into your routine can help improve your memory, your concentration, and your life, no matter how old you are. Are you as inspired as I am? I really hope that you are. I may even start eating my strawberries while I'm doing my morning brain puzzles. That's a recipe for some serious brain food. Let's do it together. There's a link in the episode description for how you can contact me so you can let me know how you are going to start feeding your brain. Why don't you begin today, and then in 12 weeks you can let me know how much better and how much stronger you feel. While you're here, leave my podcast a review, share it with the people you care about so they can start working on their own brain food plan. And until the next podcast, I will be looking for more inspiration to help us live longer, stronger, and better. And as always, I am wishing you well.